Well, it's still morning at NTV, and this time I am coming to you from Entebbe, just adjacent to the Uganda Wildlife Education and Conservation Center. And this time, of course, we're speaking about conservation to protect the environment. And just behind me are some of the UX staff joined by well-wishers that are trying to do an environmental protection cause. Of course, we know that it's a peak season, especially when it comes to tourism. Many people coming to look at different activities, different things that happen in a tourism. But today we're running another different cause. It's a peak season, of course, for Uganda Wildlife Education and Conservation Center. Many schools are coming to the facility to look at the wild animals that are being kept at the facility. Just like you see up there, those are some of the schools, and I am told 200 schools have booked to come to the facility today and look at the animals that are being kept inside the facility. But of course, what comes with that is that away from the main road that is up next to Imperial Mall, up to down the zoo, there are buses parked that come with the pupils, the learners. Now, the learners from as far as Moroto, Arua, the rest of other far parts of the country come littering the rubbish, the juice, the eats that they carry with them in the buses, and they litter them along the road. Now, you work with the partners making sure that all this is cleaned, but we want to understand from an environmental protection cause, is it a sustainable program? Is it happening because they have schools coming to the facility and the rest of other things? The gentleman you're seeing me has been leading the team in collecting all this rubbish, the rubbish that has been littered. But I want him to tell us what exactly this means to them. Did you do this because you have schools coming to the facility?
No, my name is Mr. Julius. Many people call me Mr. Wildlife. We always have Thursday as our cleanup day for your work. So everyone comes here and we do the cleanup. This is just a work culture. Every Thursday is a cleanup day for waste management. But for this peak season, it is a daily activity. We make sure that once the schools go, the next activity, before doing anything in the morning, we all have to clean. The manager, the directors, everyone here at work participate in the cleanup. But why do we do this cleanup exercise? It's just because of so many reasons. One, we want to be in harmony with our neighbors, just like Imperial, agriculture, and in most cases...
Hold it there, hold it there. Why is it that you have to wait for the learners to come here before they are taught how to dispose of their waste? Why is it not in their schools?
We also do cleanups in schools, in communities, but for this, it's a peak season for your work. So in most cases, if it's peak season, we always do it on a daily basis. But if it's not a peak season, we also go to schools, communities, and also clean some forests and beaches and so many other areas. Yeah.
And I am told you have over 200 schools that have booked to come to the facility this time. But the waste management from all these schools, that's why I asked you, why is it not done at school that they are told not to dispose of the rubbish when they are in the buses? Because I can see some of them, some are already even eating ice cream and the rest of other things. How sustainable is this, or you have to only do when they have come to the facility?
So as soon as the children come here to work, the first activity to do is like we don't allow children to enter with plastics at work because plastics silently kill animals here. So when they come here, immediately we tell them, please make sure you use the bins, and we make sure the children themselves, they also participate in the cleanup. As we do that, the children also learn and also do the same activity at their schools. That's how sustainable it is.
Okay, let me speak to the head of education. Okay, I am told she's part of the people that have taken part in this. Good morning and welcome with me on Morning at NTV.
Thank you, good morning.
Why did you think you had to be part of this program that is running? Cleaning the environment, yes.
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 The importance. So to keep cleanness affect a lot of things because it brings sanitation, for example, and it can protect our animals, important animals like lions, giraffes, elephants. So we must keep our place clean. Some schools come with their food and drinks, but they don't come with their kabira, like this plastic bag. So that is a big problem. So if they come with food or drinks, I want them to bring the kabila with them. So-
Okay, let me just speak to the head of education at the facility, Mr. Musingo. Why is it that this is not done in schools, that they already come to the facility when they know that littering rubbish along the way is not a way to go, and they have to come here, and today you yourself and the executive director are taking part?
In fact, thank you so much. UEC is at the forefront of managing waste in this country, especially through awareness creation. So today is just an event, but we have a broad program throughout the country through the wildlife clubs of Uganda. We are in schools preaching the gospel of proper waste management. So you have just come today, these are a few hours, but I'm telling you, UEC is handling the bull by its horn. We are not sleeping. Ugandans must be responsible as far as waste management is concerned. We must be concerned about how we collect waste. We must be concerned how we manage and dispose waste. It's very important. It's very unfortunate that we have buses coming from all over the country, and you see children and the teachers throwing rubbish through their windows. It's not about even children alone. Even people who are educated, they are very, very responsible. But I'm telling you, by the end of this year, we are going to put very stringent measures working with Entebbe Municipal Council so that Entebbe is a litter-free area. And then after succeeding, we shall go up country to other cities. It's a big problem.
Is it because the schools, I was here I think last week, I saw the schools coming carrying their food and the rest of us. Is it because they are not sensitized? They eat food, the disposable replates are thrown here and the rest of other things. But as far as how I know, when they are being taken through the zoo, is it part of the DNA that you are teaching them as well, that next time you come, the plastics that you carry along with you, the ice cream and the rest of other things have to be properly managed?
It's part of our DNA as UEC. For us, we are converted, not about even these children here, even their parents. I think this depicts where they come from. Many children who come, some of them.
Let me just for the last question to the executive director, Dr. James Muzinguzi.
Yes.
You have 200 schools that are coming to the facility today.
Yes.
They are being shown the animals and the rest of other things. What is the added value on that in as far as how you are protecting the environment?
We are promoting green tourism and we are promoting sustainability. So what we are doing today is just an event, but otherwise waste management education is part of our programs. Like you've heard, we actually go to schools and sensitize them about waste management before they come here, even when they come to book.
But they carry food they have come from as far as Arua, Bududa and the rest of other things. What is the plan you have to see that this is properly managed?
First of all, we plan to reduce the traffic by setting up regional centers. This financial year, we are starting with Mbale to build the regional center. So the traffic in eastern Uganda will be reduced to come here. They will go to the center in Mbale. But also, it is an embedded program to keep Entebbe clean by promoting waste management education for parents, students, and teachers who come here. Even when they are booking, we emphasize this. So we teach them to continue.
I don't want to disrupt your program. I want to let you continue with the cleaning. But of course, what you can see behind me is a team. The other side are some of the pupils that have come to look at the animals at the center. But of course, we continue to monitor how some of these programs are being managed, the sustainability and the rest of what comes with that. But for time reasons, I want to leave the conversation here and get back to the studios. A very good morning to you and our audience.